EA Sports presents NHL Hockey 97. Welcome to the Mile High City for tonight's live coverage of the NHL matchup between the Boston Bruins and the Colorado Avalanche. The Colorado Avalanche will be playing hard for a win, given 2 losses in their last 3 games. Here are the starting lineups for the 2 teams.
Hi, and welcome to Colorado and EA Sports NHL 97. Foot gets knocked to the ice by McLaren. Sackett takes the shot. Stick save by Ranford. Bork to McEachran. He carries the puck behind the net. He shoots. Waugh gets his blocker on it. McEachran has the puck. Ozelich, long pass. Bork runs over Kamensky. Kamensky took the shot. Gets picked up by the Boston Bruins. Boston dumps the puck in. McEachran to McLaren. Lemieux intercepts the pass. Gets picked up by McLaren. That's icing against Colorado. The teams line up for the faceoff. Ricci wins the draw cleanly. To Kruk. Ricci passes ahead. Murray gets hit. Centered by Ricci. Roloff gets a hold of it. That's icing against Colorado. The ref gets ready to drop the puck. The Colorado Avalanche win the faceoff. Waugh to Kruk, passes ahead to Young. Flies to the blue line. He took the shot. That's stopped. Roloff, high pass. There goes Kruk. Picked up by Stumpel. Over to Sweeney. A pass to Stumpel. Boston races back and beats out the icing call. Reichel has the puck. He's got a breakaway! He shoots from a sharp angle. Shot by Deadmarsh. Ranford to Roloff. Reichel shoots. Ranford saw that one coming. There goes Stumpel. Belted and knocked down by Lecision. Speeds to the blue line. Flies to the net. He shoots from a sharp angle. Kruk gets checked. Donato to Stumpel. He shoots from a sharp angle. That's stopped by Waugh.
1 minute left.
He's got a breakaway. Reichel takes the shot. Ranford made the save. Donato starts away. Skates to the net. He shoots from a sharp angle. Toppin shoots. Stumpel collects the rebound. To Sweeney. Shoots from the blue line. Waugh gets a toe on it. 20 seconds to go. Reichel to Young. Deadmarsh took the shot. Reichel shoots. Stumple misses the pass. Donato gets checked and knocked down. What a hit by Krupp.
After the first period, the score is Colorado 0, Boston 0.
Welcome back to EA Sports NHL 97. Now let's drop the puck and get back to the game. Reichel took the shot. Stones him. On the wing to Neely. Oates misses the pass. Waugh to foot. Oates, quick shot from the slot. Waugh makes a stick save. Neely dumps the puck in on the end boards. Bork over to the wing to Oates. At center ice, they dump the puck in. McEachran passes it. McLaren misses the pass. Ozolin to his own blue line. Move to the net. Oates checks Young. Young takes the shot in the neutral zone to Neely. Deadmarsh shoved by Oates. Deadmarsh to Reichel. Ozolin takes the shot. Saved! Oates, quick pass to his own zone. Offside against Colorado. Sakic to face off against Stumple. He's going to the box for that hold. A delayed call against Pocket. Here comes Kamensky to Lemieux. He shoots from a sharp angle. Boston touches the puck and the whistle is blown.
Boston penalty to number 22, Rick Tocchet. 2 minutes for holding.
The Colorado Avalanche will be on the power play. The ref gets ready to drop the puck. Bork, long pass. Offside against Boston. They move into position for the faceoff. Here comes Lemieux. Carries the puck out of his own zone. Shot by Kamensky. Saved! Sakic took the shot. Sweeney to Sutter. Gets picked up by Sakic. Carries the puck over to the wing. He skates to the blue line. To Kamensky. Shot by Sakic. They score on the power play! The teams line up for the faceoff.
Colorado goal scored by number 19, Joe Sakic. Assisted by number 13,
There goes
Kamensky.
Puckett and passes to Donato.
Number 22.
Now he dumps the puck in off the end board. There goes Wilson. Murray takes the shot. That's robbery. Lecision shoved by Donato. Lecision gets hit.
1 minute left.
Offside
in
the
second
Colorado
period.
Avalanche. The ref gets ready to drop the puck. Simon moves it to his own zone. Gruden shoved by Keane. Mullins misses the pass. Gusarov moves up. Moves out of his own zone. Only 30 seconds remaining in the period. Simon one-times it. 20 seconds remaining in the period. Reed to the blue line. Forsberg knocks Ella. Ella takes the shot. Forsberg to Lefebvre. And that's the end of the second period.
After the second period, the score is Colorado 1, Boston 0.
Welcome back to EA Sports NHL 97. Now let's drop the puck and get back to the game. Boston dumps the puck in. McKechnie into the corner. Oates gets checked and knocked down. Waugh to Avalanche. He passes it. Avalanche passed that across 2 lines. The ref gets ready to drop the puck. Picked up by Tocchet. Foot hits him. And a shot by Tocchet. Kaminsky starts out. Sakic carries the puck. He's run over. Stumpel to Tocchet. McLaren to Bork. Ranford hangs onto the puck. They move into position for the faceoff. Hoop skates to the net. Shoots from a sharp angle. He shoots! Stick save by Ranford. Mullins gets checked and knocked down. Ricci to his own zone. Flies to his own blue line. Has the puck on a string to Wilson. Shoots from a sharp angle. He scores! Beauty by Wilson. Oates gets to the circle. He'll face off against Deadmarsh.
Colorado goal scored by number 17, assisted by number 9, Mike Ricci.
Kusanov carries the puck. Flies to the blue line. Young misses the pass. Neely was offside. The ref gets ready to drop the puck. He gets the puck. He shoots! Shot by Oates! That's robbery! Quick shot by McKechnie. Away goes Hoop. Skates to the net. Quick shot from a sharp angle. Ranford stops that. There goes McKechnie. Boston races in alone. Shoots from a sharp angle. And a shot by Neely. Saved. Shot by Oates. McKechnie behind the net. Moves in. On the wing to Keane. At center. Carries the puck to the blue line. To Forsberg.
1 minute left in the third
Simon
period.
carries the puck. Accelerates over to the wing. Moves to the blue line. Keane shoots! Stick save by Ranford. Sweeney gets checked and knocked down. McKechnie shoots! Only 30 seconds to go. Simon to the blue line. Forsberg shoots! He scores! Great goal! Stumpel gets to the circle. He'll face off against Sakic.
Colorado goal scored by number
There
21.
goes LeFade. Moves to the net. 10
Assisted by
seconds
number 12,
remaining in the period.
Chris
Mullins
Simon.
gets run over by Lemieux. That's gotta hurt.
The final score is Boston 0, Colorado 3. Welcome to Washington, where it's the regular season game between the Colorado Avalanche. The Colorado Avalanche are in a strong position. Here are the starting lineups for the two teams.
Hi, and welcome to EA Sports NHL 97. I'm Jim Houston. Hope you enjoy the game. The Colorado Avalanche win the faceoff. Ozolin carries the puck. What a hit! Kamensky gets checked. Foot out of his own zone. To second. Shot by Kamensky. That's robbery. The pass is intercepted by Sakic. Shot by Foot. Colorado was offside. The ref gets ready to drop the puck. Simon back to the net. He shoots from a sharp angle. Stick save by Carey. Centering pass by Pivonka. Kruk has the puck. Flies to the net. Washington jumps to it. Waugh intercepts the pass. Cote runs over Simon. Simon towards the net. Forsberg takes the shot. Cote passes it. Pivonka out of his own zone. Colorado dumps the puck in on the end boards. Forsberg to Simon. Passes it to Keane. He shoots from a sharp angle. Pivonka to Bondra. Carries the puck towards the net. Stolen by Lecision. Bondra hits him. Lecision gets checked. Simon out of his own zone. Speeds over to the point. On the wing to Keane. Shot by Kruk. Stick save by Carey. Lecision gets checked and knocked down. Great hit by Pivonka. Shot by Konowalchuk. Lecision to Forsberg. He's checked. To Kruk.
1 minute left.
Bondra with the
first
puck.
period.
Waugh hangs onto the puck. Peak gets to the circle. He'll face off against Deadmarsh. In the slot to Whip. Young dumps the puck in. Gendron takes over. That's icing against Colorado. The ref gets ready to drop the puck. Moves out of his own zone. And a shot by Berube. Only 30 seconds to go. Waugh holds on to it. Peak gets to the circle. He'll face off against Deadmarsh. The Washington Capitals win the faceoff. Peak shoots. 20 seconds to go. Waugh holds on to it. The ref gets ready to drop the puck. Ustor wins the draw cleanly. Lefebvre shoved by Krieger. Lefebvre knocked down by Krieger. Krieger takes the shot. Waugh makes a stick save. And that's the end of the first period.
After the first period, the score is Washington 0, Colorado 0.
You're back with EA Sports NHL 97. The ref gets ready to drop the puck. There goes Foot. He skates to the net. Shot by Kamensky. Great goal by Kamensky.
Colorado goal scored by number 13, Valeri Kamensky. Assisted by number 52, Adam Foot, and number 19, Joe Sakic.
Ustor gets to the circle. He'll face off against Sakic. Ustor wins the draw cleanly. Ozolin gets checked. He's flattened by Johansson. Now he dumps the puck in off the end boards. Krieger to Ustor. Sakic starts out. He moves over to the wing. Shoots from a sharp angle. Saved!
Washington penalty to number 24, Mark Tenorti. 2 minutes for holding.
Colorado goes on the power play. Deadmarsh gets to the circle. He'll face off against Peak. Foot, quick shot from the left. Keane took the shot. Glove save by Carey. He holds on to it. Peak gets to the circle. He'll face off against Deadmarsh. Ricci takes the shot. Ricci speeds out of his own zone. There goes Peak. The goalie leaves the net on the delayed penalty call. Colorado touches the puck and play is stopped.
Colorado penalty to number 25, Mike Keane. 2 minutes for holding.
The teams line up for the faceoff. Parubi to the side of the net. He takes the shot. Lecision to his own zone. Accelerates out of his own zone. He shoots from a sharp angle. Saved! Peak hits him. Lecision to his own zone. Roy to Krupp. Accelerates to his own zone. Moves over to the point. Gonsher out of the corner. Now he dumps the puck in off the end boards. Picked up by Deadmarsh. Parubi, long pass. Gets picked up by Krupp. The penalty has been killed by Washington. Belted to the ice by Gonsher. Deadmarsh gets hit. He moves into the corner. Gonsher slides it into the middle. Gonsher passed that across 2 lines. Sakic gets to the circle. He'll face off against Pivonka. Colorado has killed the penalty. Juno took the shot. Ustor settles in for the faceoff. He'll face off against Sakic. Kamensky dumps the puck in on the end boards. Ricci goes back and touches up for the icing call. Ustor gets to the circle. He'll face off against Sakic. The fade gets run over by Ustor. Krieger shoots!
1 minute
Gets
left
picked up by
in the
Ricci.
second period.
He touches the puck for icing. The ref gets ready to drop the puck. Fondra took the shot. He skates over to the wing. He slides it. He misses the pass. Pivonkov takes the shot. Forsberg carries the puck. He took the shot from the slot. Kicked aside by Carey. Pivonkov passes. And that's the end of the second period.
After the second period, the score is Washington 0, Colorado 1.
Time now for the third period of EA Sports NHL 97. Carey passes ahead. Washington races back and beats out the icing call. Ozolin gets knocked to the ice by Ustor. Krieger moves to the net. Foot gets knocked down by Tenorti. He misses the pass. Gets picked up by Johansson. Away goes Kamensky. Pass to Lemieux. Quick shot by Avalanche. Quick shot by Lemieux. Avalanche takes the shot. Sackett to Kamensky. Quick shot on goal. He's stopped. Tenorti to Jones. Stick handles to Krieger. On the wing. Offside the Washington Capitals. Hibonka to face off against Forsberg. Konowalchuk moves the puck. Gets picked up by Pivonka. Bondra took the shot. Pivonka took the shot. Kicked aside. Away goes Keane. A pass to Forsberg. Cote gets checked. On the wing to Konowalchuk. The Colorado Avalanche coming offside. The ref gets ready to drop the puck. Juno dumps the puck in. Gusarov gets it. That's icing. The puck will go back to the other end. Deadmarch gets to the circle. He'll face off against Pivonka. Moves it to Reichel. Gets picked up by the Washington Capitals. He skates over to the point. Goes to Young. There goes Juno. They dump the puck in. Bondra flicks it to Gonchar. Shot by Bondra. Waugh kicks it out. Young starts out of his own zone. To Denmark. Reichel takes the shot. Carey makes a stick save. Gonchar, long pass. Gonchar passed that across two lines. Peak gets to the circle. He'll face off against Forsberg. Tenorti to Krieger. In the neutral zone. Belted and knocked to the ice by Lecision. He passes. Away goes Krupp. Skates towards the net. Keane shoots. He scores.
Colorado goal scored by number 25, Mike Keane. Assisted by number 4, Uwe Krupp. And number 7, Curtis
Hunter
Decision.
gets to the circle. He'll face off against Sackett. Shot by Lecision. Great goal by Lecision.
Colorado goal scored by number 7, Curtis Decision. Assisted by number 19, Joe Sackett.
The ref gets ready to drop the puck. Miller into the corner. He shoots! That's it! This one is over! The Colorado Avalanche have a victory!
The final score is Colorado 3, Washington 0. Gateway to the West, it's the NHL matchup between the Colorado Avalanche and the St. Louis Blues. Avalanche are looking to add to their current winning streak of 3 games. Here are the starting lineups for the two teams.
Hi, and welcome to St. Louis and EA Sports NHL 97. Barron to Hull. He's checked. They dump the puck in. Gets picked up by the Colorado Avalanche. Ozolin speeds out of his own zone. Skates to the blue line. Sakic misses the pass. Corson flattened by Ozolin. Shoot from a sharp angle. Saved. Shot by Kamensky. Corson stick handles to Hull. Shot by Kamensky. And a shot by Lemieux. Gretzky to Hull. Picks up speed over to the wing. Colorado dumps the puck in on the end board. Here comes Sakic. He took the shot. That's robbery. He shoots. Barron passes it to Corson. Colorado dumps the puck in on the end boards. Lemieux to Kamensky. Oh, a truck hit him. Hull to his own blue line. Moves in. Shoots from a sharp angle. That's stopped. And a shot by Corson. Roy gets the toe on it. Away goes Ozolin. Lemieux takes the shot. Fury gets a toe on it. Foot belts Hull. St. Louis dumps the puck in. Sackett gets a hold of it. Avalanche over to the wing. Lemieux has the puck. He moves towards the net. He takes the shot. Fuhrer gets the toe on it. At center to Corson. At center. McKinnon gets the puck. Lemieux hits him. Kamensky gets checked and knocked down. Corson to the net. Takes the shot. Rob, short pass. Corson took the shot. He's stopped. Shot by Hull. Rob gets the toe on it. Hull rifles one past the goalie. McTavish gets to the circle. He'll face off against Forsberg. Under 1 minute to go.
First period.
Huddy gets checked and knocked
number
down.
16, Brett Hull.
McTavish, long pass. Picked up by the Colorado Avalanche. That's icing against St. Louis. Forsberg gets to the circle. He'll face off against McTavish. Olsen to twist. On the wing. Skates to the blue line. Speeds to the net. He took the shot. Kravchuk takes the puck. He's flattened by Simon. That's gotta hurt. And that's the end of the first period.
After the first period, the score is St. Louis 1, Colorado 0.
Now let's return to action with EA Sports NHL 97. McKinnon to Creighton. Gets picked up by Foot. Picks up speed over to the wing. He skates to the blue line. Sackett shoots from the slot. Colorado dumps the puck in. Offside the St. Louis Blues. The teams line up for the faceoff. Here comes Hull. He shoots. Save! Corson shoots! The ref gets ready to drop the puck. The Blues win the faceoff. Here comes Hull. He shoots from a sharp angle. Hoop moves it to center. Colorado has a clear path to the net. Simon took the shot. Pronger to Huddy. He passes. Corson misses the pass. Huddy passed that across two lines. Deadmarsh gets to the circle. He'll face off against McTavish. Lefebvre gets knocked to the ice by McTavish. Deadmarsh gets a breakaway. He took the shot. On the wing to Pearson. Flies to the blue line. Moves to the net. Quick shot on goal. Rob stoned him. The goalie leaves the net on the delayed penalty call. Shot by Gusarov. St. Louis touches the puck and play is stopped.
St. Louis penalty to number 12, Rob Pearson. 2 minutes for holding.
Colorado goes on the power play. The ref gets ready to drop the puck. Quick shot by Avalanche. Fuhrer pulls the puck out of the air. He holds onto it. Deadmarsh gets to the circle. He'll face off against Gretzky. Simon to Deadmarsh. Keane took the shot. Fuhrer gets his blocker on it. Huddy to Gretzky. Passed across two lines by Huddy. The ref gets ready to drop the puck. Kamensky has the puck. Moves to the blue line. He took the shot. Glove save by Fuhrer. Zezel hits Lemieux. Zezel to Noonan. He misses the pass. Sakic has the puck. Accelerates to the net. Takes the shot. Fuhrer makes the save. Kravchuk passes it to Zezel. Great hit. Colorado dumps the puck in. Gets picked up by the St. Louis Blues. Olsen goes back and touches up for the icing call. Shot by Gretzky. Schwab to Deadmarsh. Gretzky took the shot. Stones him. Deadmarsh gets run over by Corson. That's gotta hurt. The penalty has been killed by St. Louis. Deadmarsh jumps to it. out of his own zone. Here comes Keene. Simons misses the pass to Keene. Takes the shot from the slot. The teams line up for the faceoff. Away goes Young. 10 seconds to go. Leach gets checked and knocked down. Colorado touches the puck and play is stopped.
Colorado penalty to number 16, Warren Reichel. 2 minutes for checking from behind. After the second period, the score is St. Louis 1, Colorado 0.
Welcome back to EA Sports NHL 97. Now let's drop the puck and get back to the game. McKinnon moves it to center. St. Louis has a clear path to the net. Shot by Gretzky. They score on the power play. The teams line up for the faceoff. Colorado wins the draw.
Number 99.
There goes Avalanche. Offside.
Assisted by number 16, Brett Hull.
Creighton settles in for the faceoff. He'll face off against
number
Sackett.
2.
Sackett wins the draw cleanly. Shoot! Oh, what a save! Fuhrer hangs onto the puck. Sackett gets to the circle. He'll face off against Zezel. Sackett wins the draw cleanly. Avalanche knocks Noonan. Fuhrer moves it to his own zone. Courtnall out of his own zone. The St. Louis Blues go offside. Sackett settles in for the faceoff. He'll face off against Gretzky. Picked up by Hull. Quick shot on goal. Oh, what a save! Sackett cross-ice pass. Lemieux took the shot. Fuhrer gets his blocker on it. He hangs onto the puck. Zezel gets to the circle. He'll face off against Forsberg. Colorado wins the draw cleanly. Simon took the shot. Zezel, long pass to Courtnall. He drops it. Forsberg to Keene. Takes the shot. Stick saved by Fuhrer. Keene belts Courtnall. Pass back by Keene. Krupp to Simon. To Lecision. Shoot! Fuhrer grabs it with a big trapper. He hangs onto the puck. They move into position for the faceoff. Gretzky hits Forsberg. Gretzky to Corson. St. Louis races back and beats out the icing call. Huddy slides it to his own zone. On the wing to Hull. Passed across 2 lines by Pronger. Creighton settles in for the faceoff. He'll face off against Sackett. The Colorado Avalanche come in offside. Creighton settles in for the faceoff. He'll face off against Sackett. St. Louis dumps the puck in. Matteau races back and beats out the icing call. Leach takes the shot. Waugh pulls the puck out of the air. Leach misses the pass. Shoot! Kicked out by Waugh. Matteau takes the shot. Waugh to Lefebvre. Leach to Creighton. Goes to Matteau. Here comes Olsen. He passes ahead. St. Louis dumps the puck in. That's icing against St. Louis. McTavish gets to the circle. He'll face off against Deadmarsh.
1 minute left.
Under 1 minute to go. There goes Ricci. Speeds over to the point. Quick shot by Keene. Saved. Deadmarsh to Ricci. Keene takes the shot. Only 30 seconds remaining in the period. He misses the pass. He shoots from a sharp angle. McTavish carries the puck. Ricci gets checked and knocked down. Great hit by Twist. Zezel to face off against Sakic. Sakic to Rosalie. Time runs out. This one is over. The St. Louis Blues have beaten Colorado.
The final score is Colorado 0, St. Louis 2.